Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another 10 Car Tuesday episode, and today we got some Fords. So let's get right into it and check them out. These are all going to be mainline Hot Wheels basically. Here we go, Ford GT LM, which was a 2009 new model. This is a casting that I actually collect. I don't know which ones I'm missing. I'm going to have to look into that, but I got a couple here that we're going to open up. Let's start with this one in blue. So as I said, 2009, new model, and there it is. This casting has a couple of different iterations. There is a metal body, metal base one that we've seen a time or two, and oh, does it have one with a metal wing? Did they do a metal wing one? No, I'm totally confused. And I took down most of my wall over here with all my loose cars on it and stuff because I'm going to redo this entire room. Which I'll talk more about in a future video. But anyway, here it is. Here's this casting. It's a pretty sweet one. Casting I collect. I love the Ford GT. And this LM is pretty awesome. So it's kind of in a satin blue finish with a white stripe. There's good graphics on there. Some headlights. Nothing on the rear of the car. But it looks pretty good. So mainline stuff. All right, here's the next one. Almost the same livery. This is from Hot Wheels Racing, or Hot Wheels mainline for 2011 in yellow. Open that up. And there is that guy. Pretty cool. Again, definitely digging the blue one a little bit more than the yellow one. But the yellow one's not bad. Again, I like this casting, so I'm a fan of it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. Is this one of the castings you collect? I've always dug it, so I have quite a few different variations of it. I don't know what's all been out. I'm going to have to definitely look into that eventually. Get my list in order so I can start actually checking it off. Finding out which ones I'm actually missing. But yeah, that one's sweet. Alright, so there's your first two cars for 10 Car Tuesday. Let's stick with the Ford GT for just a second. Here's the Ford GT40. This is from the 2005 mainline. This one in white with a blue stripe. Looks pretty good. Yeah, you can win. Ooh, you can win a PlayStation 2. Or a 2006 Ford Mustang. Or an iPod Shuffle. Wow. That's cool. Cool prizes for 2006. And here it is. This casting is decent. It was recently a Super Treasure Hunt, which is cool. I am just not a giant fan of it. I think they should definitely do a Super of this casting. That would be neat. This casting leaves a little bit to be desired, just in the way its proportions and everything. And I love the Ford GT. This is another casting I do kind of loosely collect. Anytime I see a variation I don't have, I am tempted to pick it up, and I normally do, if they're cheap. I don't know. It's cool. Just a little bit weirdly proportioned, I guess. It's an older casting, so that's what you get. All right, next is, there you go, 1970 Ford Escort Rs 1600. We don't really need to pay much attention to this one, do we? This is also an ID car, I think. If you found this one with the ID logo on it, and you found a chase of it. The ID chase. Kind of neat. Kind of nifty. Anyway, I like this casting. I was going to collect all of them when it first came out, and I kind of just stopped. You can't collect everything, you know. Sometimes you got to pick and choose. So this casting kind of went off of the list. Anytime there's a cool one out, though, I'll definitely pick it up. I did not pick up the regular. There was an ID car that was released in the main line and of the same livery. And then there was also an ID car that was released in the standard like ID car series. I didn't pick up that one, so I don't know. It's cool looking. I just didn't pick it up. But there you go, Ford Escort. All right, next is this Ford Escort. Here you go. This thing's pretty cool. This is in the Hot Wheels Racing Series, 2005. This is kind of a cool casting that I don't think had a really long life. I don't think there's been very many variations of this one. And this is pretty cool. This is like one of those Cosworth Ford Escorts. Rally cars. I don't think they ever really released it in a decent livery. I think that's part of the problem with this one. It doesn't look bad. In this Hot Wheels livery. It's decent. I don't know, it's cool casting though. I would like to see this more now. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever see it again. I'm not really sure. I don't know why. Necessarily we haven't seen it too much. I think it might have been appeared in 5-packs and stuff like that, but I don't know if it's ever gotten a really like attractive livery. I could be wrong, but as I recall, I don't think much of it has. So it's kind of an older tooling too. 1996 is the original copyright date. So it probably debuted in 1997. So it's a pretty old tooling. But I think it stands the test of time as far as the overall shape and design of the actual tool itself. Like I said, I just don't think we've ever really seen it with great graphics. But this looks decent, I suppose. All right, so there's those two. And then we got this guy. This is kind of an outlier here. This is the Ford Thunderbolt in gold from 2010. I like this casting. Collect it. I have a bunch of them. I have tons of different variations of this casting. In fact, I got duplicates of some, and I got to really figure out which ones I have, which ones I don't, which ones I have duplicates of. There's a lot of organizing that needs to happen in this Hot Wheels room, and I'm hoping to get to some of it soon. But pretty basic one in gold. It's got graphics on the side and graphics in the rear. I don't know. I've just always liked this casting. I always thought it was cool. So there it is. All right. And then lastly, we got 4 of the same vehicle. I'm going to go from like the newest one. So this is the newest one, the 92 Ford Mustang. So this is the Fox Body Mustang. This is a Zamac from this year, 2020, I think. So hard time keeping track lately. Cool color scheme on this Art Cars release. I like the wheels on it. I don't know, it just looks cool. Zamacs always look cool though. Green windows, that's a little awkward, but you know, it works for this Hot Wheels. Alright, so we got, which one should we do next? Let's do this one. All right, this is from the 50 years of Hot Wheels, or 50 years of Hot Wheels, 50 years of Mustang series, another Fox body. When did this come out? Copyright date 2013. There it is. Pretty cool. Again, this casting was kind of a fan favorite for a while, I think. I don't know if it's kind of fallen out of favor. I don't think it's that as popular as it was. I think originally they didn't put out too many variations of this. And then, but now I think there's enough out there, enough variations out there. I don't think it's like people get too crazy over this casting. I do think they should probably tool another Fox body. Why not? This one's okay. It's just the proportions of it are a little, I don't know, it's just a little too big for my liking. Color on this is too cool. It's almost like a Spectra Flame. It's kind of a translucent color with a little bit of metal flake. And a translucent orange, which is kind of cool. So there's that one. And then this one was in, what was this? It was a Then and Now for 2013. And I think the then one, or the now one, I think, version of the Mustang, I don't remember what exactly casting it was. I think it was a Super Treasure Hunt. This was not, I don't think. So, Of course, the Fox body originally eventually would become a super treasure hunt. This is not the release, as far as I know. So there you go, in green and black. Not too bad. The best one, though, because it's so 90s looking, is this 90s Cars of the Decades 92 Ford Mustang. This is from 2012, I believe, is when these came out. Cars of the Decades. I believe they were available only at Walmart, I want to say. Could be wrong. But look at the paint job on this one. This is very 90s. And to me, that makes it kind of cool. It's a little wild, yeah. Would I want that on my actual car ever driving around? No. But in a Hot Wheels, it's appropriate, and I think it looks neat. This color on the bottom almost looks like it should glow in the dark. It doesn't, does it? That would be super cool. It does not, but that definitely looks like the glow in the dark color. All right. So that is it. There's your 10 cars for 10 Car Tuesday. A nice little quick one today with some Ford models. We did the Fox Body Mustang. Again, this is probably my favorite of the 4 that we looked at. Here's the other 3. We did a couple of Escorts. Kind of a then and now thing going on there, which is kind of neat. And did some Ford GTs. Definitely dig the LM casting more than the other. And then we have this little outlier here, the Thunderbolt. All right, so let me know what you guys think about these castings in the comments down below. As always, love reading them. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please check out the playlist, like, comment, all that stuff, and have yourself a great day.